Crowds can be pretty unpredictable sometimes, and wouldn't it be great if you could always be prepared for it? Anybody who's ever stood in line knows what a crowd barrier is and what it looks like. Basically, these tapes that tell the crowd where to go and where not to go. Usually, if you're a rental company, transporting these crowd barriers can be a hassle. They take up a lot of space in your truck, and also for warehousing, they're not the most practical thing. And if you can, you avoid taking them with you. The problem is, crowds are unpredictable, as I mentioned. So if you're unlucky, your crowd goes wild while you don't have those with you. But if you think about it, as a rental company, you actually always have 2/3 of a crowd barrier with you. You always have mic stands and stuff with you. So all you really need to take with you is this top essential part, this cassette, which contains a tape. We've taken this and modified it and added microphone stand compatible threads. So what you do is you just take these and pop them onto your mic stand, and there you have your instant crowd barrier. The crowd barrier itself works like most crowd barriers. You have a little thing here that you pull out to release it, and then you have your tape, which is 2 meters long, and you can pop it into here and it clicks into place and stays there and doesn't come out again. As mentioned, we have threads on the top and bottom. So having an additional thread on the top opens a whole array of options as well. You could add a second section of a mic stand here. You could add some signage, you could add a light, anything that basically fits onto that thread. Speaking of threads, with this bag, we also offer a bunch of adapters come along with this set. So within the bag, we have another small baggie that has all the kind of adapters you'd want to have. So they adapt to 5/8 to 3/8 of an inch. They adapt to M10. And with that, you can basically attach almost anything to these stands. Now, to be honest, microphone stands are usually not as heavy as regular crowd barriers. And by the way, you could also use a tripod stand as well. But it means that if you really knock these hard, they might tip over faster than a regular crowd barrier does. We have two options to fix that. Number one is our additional weight plate, which is available from Gravity. This adds another 2.3 kilograms to your stand. It's a plate that's smaller than the actual plate, and it fits into the underside of that plate, and it has an M20 thread here, and you just screw it in there and it can stay there permanently. So that's one way of upgrading your mic stands in general to make them a bit heavier, which is generally a good thing most of the time. If that's not enough, if you want the real heavy duty solution, you can also resort to this here. And this is a plate which we use for our speaker stands, which are based on a round plate. And this one here weighs 10 kilograms. And it comes with this 35 millimeter steel pole. So that's as heavy duty as it can get, basically. But finally, I would say there is no reason for you not to take this small bag with you and to always have the option to instantly get a crowd control up and running. So thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.